Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Today we are making Efo Riro. Efo Riro is one sauce that pairs with different type of food of choice. And on this video, I'm going to show you how I prepare my delicious Efo Riro. So follow me to my kitchen. Let me show you how I came about this delicious goodness. Hello fam, welcome back. So we are making use of cow's tripe and cow skin for this recipe. Is there any Efo Riro without cow's tripe? I doubt. Okay, when it comes to Efo Riro, I don't really do much. Like when it comes to spices, I don't add so much spices to my Efo Riro. I just go in with my blended onion, and then I'll add some salt to it, and then add my stock cube to it. And this is basically all I do for Efo Riro. If you feel like adding other spices, you can go ahead and do it, but I just feel it's best to leave it simple. Okay, so fam, I'm going to cover this up and allow it to sweat out its own juice. While that is going on, I'll be prepping my peppers. All right fam, this is a clip from another video, okay, but these are basically the peppers I used for this Efo Riro recipe. So I didn't want to kind of waste time in shooting another clip for this, so I had to make use of this. So I made use of more of real bell pepper, few chili pepper, few scotch bonnet, and one medium-sized onion, and then I blended it into a very coarse consistency. I do not like adding tomatoes to my Efo Riro, but if you do like it, please try it. So fam, this is the consistency I'm looking for. You can see it's not smooth. I still want a bit of peppers in my sauce. All right, so I'm going to be making use of spinach for this recipe. Please, this is not all the spinach I used. I just want to show you the veggie I used. You can use any veggie of your choice. If you come across shoko, you can make use of it. But in the absence of shoko, you can use spinach, green, pumpkin leaf, kale, or whatever veggie of your choice. All right, so I'm just going to chop this into a very large chunk. Like this wilt so well, like it wilts so much that when it comes in contact with hot water, you'll be asking where is the veggie. All right, so that's why I don't waste my time in cutting it into tiny bits. So I'm just basically going to blanch this. By blanching, I mean running hot water over it and then immediately following it up with cold water to stop the cooking process. All right, so while I'm doing this, let's check the meat we have. So at this point fam, you can see our proteins have sweat out its own juice. Okay, but this will not be enough to cook our proteins properly, so I'm going to add my stockfish rather at this point, and then top more water that will enable the proteins to cook very well. So I'm going to cook this until this fluid dries up with the protein. Like I do not want stock for this sauce, so I'm going to cook it until there is no water remaining in the pot. So fam, this is what I'm aiming at. As you can see, I have little or no fluid in here. The proteins has sucked up all the stock I need, and trust me, this tasted so good. So I'm going to take this out, wash the pot, and continue with the rest of the cooking. So fam, I just rinsed off the pot. I'm going to add my palm oil. There is no Efo Riro without palm oil. Efo Riro basically means stir-fried vegetable. All right, so I will allow this to heat and not bleach. I'll also add my chopped onion, okay, and then give it a quick stir to kind of saute for a minute so that my onion can release all its flavor into the oil. I'm also adding my locust bean at this point. See, there is no Efo Riro without locust bean. It just gives you this unique taste. Okay, so don't prepare Efo Riro without locust bean. So fam, I'll give this a quick stir, but then it doesn't end there. I'm also adding my crayfish. Okay, I'll add my crayfish and then fry for 30 seconds. Please do not over fry your crayfish. Do not fry for more than 30 seconds because once it starts burning, it will change the taste of your sauce. All right. So far, at this point, I'm going to add my blended peppers into the mixture on fire. So I'm going to add it and then give it a quick stir to combine nicely. Like I said, you can use tomatoes if that's what you want or you like it. You can mix tomatoes with the peppers, but then make sure you do not blend it to be smooth, okay? And make sure you do not add much to this. Let the tomatoes don't overpower the peppers. With that, you achieve an amazing result. So far, I'm also going to be adding some spices. Basically, just stock cube and salt, okay? I do not like overdoing it when it comes to Efo Riro. I don't add things like curry, thyme, but if you like it, please do add it. Efo Riro has this sweet taste that, without much, you will still achieve a lovely sauce. So I'm adding my smoked fish. Okay, this is so stuffed. I just want it to kind of cook with the sauce, okay, so that the sauce will penetrate in and it will give you a yummy taste. So far, I'm going to fry this for the next 7 minutes and then I'll show you what it looks like. So far, after 7 minutes, this is what we have. You can see that our sauce is looking good. Just take a look at that protein. Those proteins look so yummy. So I'm going to add and then give it a quick stir to combine nicely, and then I'll allow this to continue frying for the next 5 minutes so that the sauce and the proteins can combine nicely and then the sauce can penetrate the proteins properly. All right, so that's the essence of this. Remember, you can use any protein of choice: chicken, goat meat, whatever wows your taste bud. Please, by all means, make use of it. So far, this has been frying for 5 minutes. You can see that oil sipping out. This is to show you that the sauce has fried very well, okay? So I'm going to add my spinach at this point. See, I blanched this spinach. I just basically run hot water over it and then use a very cold water to stop the cooking process, okay? See, you can use any veggie of choice because Efo Riro is basically stir-fried vegetable. So any veggie of choice would just go for this. So I'll add my veggies and then give it a quick stir to combine nicely. And then I'm going to cook this for just a minute. Remember, this has already started cooking, so I do not want to overcook my veggies, all right? I'll allow this to cook for the next 1 minute and our Efo Riro is ready. You wouldn't want to overcook your veggies. Thank you all if you've watched up to this point. See, Efo Riro can pair with any staple food like amala, semo, yam, plantain, rice, whatever staple food of choice. Efo Riro will pair nicely with it. Our Efo is ready. Thank you all for coming to support me. If you've not subscribed, please support me. Subscribe. Click the red subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so that you get notified anytime I post a new video. And for my old subscribers, thank you for all you do for me in this space. If you have your way, please do support me by sharing this video rather, so that others get to know about it and support me. Bye bye.